This is a quick video about the training module in Stellar Blade. You can sort of see it on the screen, wrong button, on her skill window, but it's grayed out and you can't get to it. And if you hit it here, it says training is only available at the camp. So this is one of the camps. You want this little box looking thing. So the fun thing about Enter Training is that you can try out a move before you commit a skill point to it. So we're going to practice on a couple of different things just to show, but like I don't have quadruplet unlocked. But if I highlight it, if that's the one that's highlighted, and I enter training using square on PlayStation, it'll be set in the top right of the screen. And this will remind you what you're in here practicing, which is really nice. And so in the top left, and these are PlayStation controls, but I'm sure it's easily adaptable to everything else. You can restart training with up D-pad. Infinite energy refers to the beta energy down in the bottom left. So you can either practice filling that meter up while you're in here, or if that's not something you're interested in, you've got other stuff to do while you're here and you don't want to worry about that part, just put infinite energy on. So that's like really nice. And then the different types of attacks, you can have it off, standard, special, or all, or off. So if you want to practice dealing with something, whichever is more interesting for you, you can choose what type of attacks you want to deal with while you're in here. One of the things I do when I'm in here, at least for the first time for a move, is I tend to leave the attacks off because I like to make notes. I'm a note taker. And so I like to leave the attack off depending on what I'm practicing, or I turn it on and off like real quick. And then you can hide the user interface with the touchpad, and that just removes all your moves over on the right along with the description of the move that you're in here testing. And then you can exit the training. Now you see the list of all moves over on the right underneath quadruplet. Those are all the moves that you've done. And you can do and practice moves in here that you don't have highlighted. So like we have quadruplet highlighted, which is the L1 square. Let's turn on. Which is that. So, but if I exit out and I highlight something else, let's go. I was messing with counter earlier today. So let's go into counter. And you'll notice also that the enemy model is different. It's sort of, oh, well, okay, well it was. The model can change based on which one that you're messing around with. See, so I still can practice quadruplet, even though that's not the one I have highlighted. So it's kind of a nice practice thing. But you can, the model does change. I had different models for those two last time, so I thought it was just like kind of thing. But let's try something else. So here's perfect dodge, which we already have. Here's a double dodge. Let's practice this one. We can enter training. Okay. It's working. I swear to God. I did try something else and got a different model. But I can't seem to choose what model I want, but they do give you different models sometimes. Here, let's do aerial blow. See if we can get a different model. Okay, well, so it's not going to work right now. But the last time I was in here, I got this guy, and then I got one of the cricket guys. Oh, let's turn this on. Jump. And it'll tell you, it'll do that success thing when you've successfully gotten the one that you want to test. So it's a cool little module. You can practice something that looks interesting to you before committing. And then here, we'll just get out of here. If you want to reset your skill points, okay, don't get stuck. You can do that with this, the skill skill point initializer, it resets the skill tree and refunds all of your skill points so that you can do a different build if you want one of these. But that's just a little overview of the training module available. It's kind of cool. Still don't have everything unlocked, so I'm still early. But I did see different. See, now I'm wondering why I'm not seeing different models, because I did see different models. But anyway, you may or may not see different models as you go in. But there you go.